Hi everyone, my name is Hazel Anem Naga, student nurse. Today I will be performing the bed bath, oral hygiene, shampooing, and last is the back massage. Okay. First, I'll be doing the bed bath. Okay. Identifying the patient ensures you are providing care to the correct individual, and explaining the procedure helps to gain the patient's trust and cooperation. Performing hand hygiene is crucial to prevent the spreadness of microorganisms. Providing privacy ensures the privacy respect the patient dignity and comfort during the procedure. Gently raise the client's head and spread the blanket under their head. This provides support and comfort to the patient during the bath. Wet the washcloth and fold it around the hand in a mitten fashion. This technique allows for better control and coverage while washing. Using circular strokes, wash the face. Circular strokes are gentle and effective for cleaning the face without causing irritation. Pat and dry the face using the bath blanket under their head. This prevents moisture from accumulating and keeps the patient comfortable. Move the bath blanket, then place it on the arms. This maintains warmth and comfort for the patient. Wash with soap and water, folding it around the hand in a mitten with long and firm stroke from the hand to shoulder. These techniques ensure thorough cleaning of the arms. Immerse hands in water for 3 to 5 minutes. Soaking helps to soften the skin and makes washing easier. Repeat it on the other arm to ensure both arms are clean equally. Wash the chest and abdomen. This is essential for maintaining hygiene in these areas. Drape the other leg and genitalia area with the bath blanket. This maintains privacy while allowing access for cleaning. Place basin line with towel on the bed. This provides clean area for washing the feet and prevents spills. Washing the foot, soaking the foot well with the soap ensures thorough cleaning, especially between the toes. Immerse the feet in water for 3 to 5 minutes. Soaking helps to soften the skin and makes washing easier. Repeat on the other leg to ensure both legs are clean equally. Assist the client in a Sims position. This position allows to easier access for the back for washing. Place bath towel. This keeps the patient warm and dry during the procedure. Wash, rinse, and dry from the neck to buttocks. This ensures thorough cleaning of the back area. Assist the client in the supine position. This position is comfortable for the patient, allowing for the dressing. Covering all the areas of the body except from the buttocks. This maintains dignity while ensuring cleanliness. Assist the client in dressing. This helps the patient feel comfortable and ready after the bath. Now I will be doing the shampooing. Gather all the necessary materials. Having all supplies ready ensures a smooth procedure. Performing hand hygiene is to prevent the spreadness of the microorganism. This waterproof pad. This protects the bed from water and keeps the area clean. Place basin under the hair. This catches the water and the shampoo prevents spill. Roll towel under the patient's neck. This provides support and comfort during the procedure. Inspect the scalp. Checking the scalp allows you to identify any issues that may need attention. Brush and comb the patient's hair to prepare the hair for washing. Wet the hair and apply shampoo, massaging it into the scalp. This cleans the hair and scalp while providing a soothing experience. Rinsing is necessary to remove all the shampoo. Dry the hair and scalp. This prevents moisture accumulation and keeps the patient comfortable. Remove supplies and assist the patient. This ensures the patient comfortable and the area is clean.
Now I'll be performing the oral hygiene.
Gather all necessary materials, having all supplies ready to ensure a smooth procedure. Performing hand hygiene and wearing gloves. This is crucial for infection control. Performing hand hygiene is crucial for infection control. Positioning the patient is crucial to ensure comfort and safety during the oral hygiene. Place towel across the patient's chest. This protects the patient's clothing and keeps them dry. Performing hand hygiene and wearing gloves is crucial to prevent the spreadness of the microorganism. Giving the patient a cup of water, this helps to moisten the mouth and prepare for the brushing. Brushing the patient's teeth using a front to back motion. This is an effective technique for cleaning teeth. Rinse the mouth. This removes debris and toothpaste. Wipe the patient's mouth using a towel. This keeps the area clean and dry. Remove supplies and perform hand hygiene to ensure cleanliness after the procedure. Back the patient in a supine position for comfort.
Po, I'll be performing the back massage. Okay. Ayan.
Assess the patient pain level. Understanding the patient comfort level is essential for providing appropriate care. Position the patient to proper positioning ensures comfort during the massage. Towel on the back. This keeps the patient warm and comfortable. Remove clothing. This allows for direct contact with the skin for the massage. Ask the patient about the allergies to the lotion. This is important to prevent allergic reaction. Warm the lotion is for more comfortable and soothing for the patient. Again, the massage using gliding stroke promotes relaxation and comfort. Encourage deep breath. This helps the patient relax and enhance the massage experience. Continue the massage for 3 minutes. This duration is sufficient for relaxation without causing discomfort. Wipe excess lotion with a towel. This keeps the area clean and prevents slipping. Rebutton the clothing. This helps the patient feel secure and comfortable after the massage. Assess the patient's comfort. Checking in with the patients ensures they are satisfied with the care provided. Evaluate the patient's pain level again. This helps to determine if the massage was effective in relieving discomfort. Perform hand hygiene is essential after the procedure to maintain hygiene. Proper documentation is important for continuity of care and legal purpose.
Hello, my name is Hazel Ann M. Naga, and today I will demonstrate how to transfer a patient from the bed and chair, then from chair back to the bed. Okay, this procedure is essential as it increases the patient's mobility, prevents complication of immobility, and promotes independence and self-esteem. Okay, transferring a patient safely helps maintain their dignity and comforts while ensuring their safety during the process. A transport belt or gate belt is often used to maintain control and provide additional support. Okay, before we proceed, let's gather all the necessary equipment that will we need, which is the chair or wheelchair, then the transport belt or gate belt. In my case, I will only use my hands to support. First, I will check the doctor's order and the patient's diagnosis to identify any restrictions on physical activity. This ensures safety and identifies any contradictions. Okay, I will check the lab, the medical records. Okay. Okay. Upon checking, it's okay naman. Wala naman siyang nagkasulat na any physical mobility sa kanyang records. Then, in the second step, I will check the equipments if sure ba na gumagana to or okay siya gamitin. But in our case, dahil wala naman tayong wheelchair and chair lang naman ang need natin, ang sa atin is okay na siguro na hindi siya i-check. Then, okay, I will confirm po the patient's I will confirm po the patient's identity and i-explain ko po sa kanya po yung procedure and kung ano yung mga gagawin. Okay?
To reduce clients' anxiety and increases cooperations.
Okay. Ay, bawal pa lang. Okay. Hello po, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm Hazel Ann M. Naga, a student nurse po. May I know your name po and birthday?
85 niya naga, 1937,
Okay.
June 17, 1937.
Okay po. Ang gagawin po natin ngayong procedure is ang paglilipat po ililipat ko po kayo, patient, sa upuan and then gagawin ko rin po ito pabalik. Ilalagay ko po kayo pabalik sa bed niyo po. Transfer to bed to chair, tas chair to bed. Ang mga gagamitin ko po dito is upuan, tsaka belt po sana kaso wala po tayong belt, so kamay na lang po. Ang purpose po nito is para po wala po kayong na immobility and wala po tayong wala pong maging safe po kayo para pag-transfer. Okay lang po ba na mahawakan ko po kayo nun?
Okay lang po.
Okay po. Then, okay.
Perform hand hygiene. Hand hygiene prevents the spreadness of microorganisms.
Okay po. Okay. Imagine na lang po natin na inayos ko po yung kanyang higaan into lower position po and then nakaayos po yung head niya.
Proper bed heights and positioning facilitates the transfer.
Okay, ngayon po ma'am. Ang gagawin ko po ngayon is uupo ko po kayo. Huwag po tayong malikot. Ngayon. Iantabayan ko po kayo. Pwede ko po ba kayong hawakan para antabayanan po sa pag-upo?
Pwede po.
Place one arm under the client's leg and one arm behind the client's back. Slowly pivot the client so that the client's legs are dangling over the edges of the bed. Rationale of this is to support the client while seating her on the edges of the bed.
Uupo po pala. Hindi naman po kayo nahihilo or kung ano mang nararamdaman niyo, wala naman po.
Wala po.
Allow the client to dangle for 2 to 5 minutes. To allow time for assessing client's response to sitting reduce possibility of hypotension. Bring the chair or wheelchair close to the side of the bed. Allow the client to bear weight on the strong leg.
Po na wala wala po tayong belt na provided or magagamit, ang gagawin po natin para po maitayo ko po kayo is hahawakan ko po kayo dito sa inyong kilikili. Okay lang po ba yon?
Okay lang po.
Kayo naman po, para antabay rin po, hawakan niyo po ako dito sa may balikat.
It provides safe and balanced hold on the patient without stressing joints or limbs.
Okay. In the count of 1, and in the count of
Rocking
3 po,
motion gives a patient's body movement and requires less muscular effort to lift the patient.
Okay, wait lang.
The nurse is facing the chair and the client's back is toward the chair. The nurse still holding the armpit of the patient for the less effort for them.
Oh, yeah.
Instructing client to use arm to rest on the chair to increase client stability.
Maging comfortable. Huwag po tayo malikot. Okay, ngayon naman po.
Stand in front of the patient and ask them to lean forward and push down on the chair's arms rest.
Okay? Katulad po nung kanina, wait lang po.
Assist them by placing your hands around their upper back, avoiding pulling on any weak arms. Help the patient move their feet as they begin to stand up.
Oh, yeah. And, okay. Higa na po tayo.
Placing one arm under the patient's leg and one arm behind the patient's back to support patient while lying on the bed.
Okay po. Thank you so much. Hello, my name is Hazel Anim Naga. I am a student nurse. Today, I will be demonstrating the application of hot and cold compress, explaining their indications, contradictions, and the assessment before and after the applications. Okay? I will going to do hot compress applications muna po. Hot compress applications po is, ito ay ginagamit po sa pag-increase ng blood flow to sore areas of the body, which can reduce pain po and speed up the healing process. Ang indicators po para dito is mag-aano po siya ng muscle cramps, sinus congestion, and styes, and infection po, ear infections, and menstrual cramps, and edema. Okay? Ang contradictions po dito is nag-include po siya ng areas with circulatory comprise, open wounds, or skin that thin or damaged po. Then first, always assess the condition of the patient before applying the heat. Okay? First, verify the doctor's order kung ano po yung type ng moist heat application yung gagamitin, and yung location po, tsaka yung desired na temperature po ni doc. Then, re-review po natin yung medical record po or history kung baka may mga contradictions nga po dito sa patients, and para malaman po natin kung ano yung mga bawal gawin sa kanya, ganun. Okay? First, verify the doctor's order. Okay? Check ito po. Okay? Upon checking po, wala naman po siyang mga pinagbabawal sa kanya, and yung location po ng kanyang wounds or is nandito po sa may right leg. Okay po. Then, now po, I will verify po the patient identity.
Verifying patient's identity prevents error in treatment administration.
Ako po si Hazel Anim Naga. Sa student nurse, maaari ko po bang malaman inyong pangalan at birthday?
June 85 niya naga, June 17, 1937.
Okay po. Ang gagawin po natin ngayon, pwede po ba akong umupo para makita sa video? Umupo po
Pwede.
sa tabi. Okay po. Okay po. Nandito po ako ngayon para po mag-apply po ng hot
Explains
compress sa
procedure,
inyo.
builds trust, and helps the patient feel comfortable.
Inyong sugat, and gagawin ko po to para makatulong po na mapabilis po na gumaling po ang inyong sugat o pamamaga po ng inyong paa. Ito rin po ay makakatulong din po sa pagpapalakas ng inyong pagpapalakas po ng circulation po ng blood nyo. Then, abang ginagawa po to, tutulungan ko po kayo at tuturuan kung anong gagawin. Okay lang po ba sa inyo yon?
Okay lang po.
Ang pangilang po gagawin is susundan po ako. Okay lang po ba yun? Okay lang po ba yun, ha?
Okay lang po.
Okay po. I will close the
Providing
curtains
privacy,
na po.
respect the patient's dignity and comfort.
Okay? Okay? I will prepare na rin po yung mga gagamitin po, and then mag-hand hygiene na rin po ako, tsaka mag-apply na rin po ako ng clean gloves for your safety na rin po.
Okay lang.
Okay po.
Assemble equipment ensures a smooth and efficient treatment process. Performing an hand hygiene prevents the transfer or spreadness of microorganisms and to maintain cleanliness.
So, ngayon po is ipapakita ayusin ko po yung posisyon nyo, and papakita ko lang po, itataas ko po yung inyong pantalon, at ang ipapakita ko lang po doon is yung part na meron po kayong sukat.
Proper positioning of the patient enhances comfort and allows easy access to the treatment area.
Tabi lang po. Okay po. Now po, I will assess po the skin around the area to be treated po, kung saan po yung may
Assessing skin condition identifies any issues that need to be addressed before the treatment, and inspecting wounds, if meron, determines the condition of any wounds to prevent complications.
And wala naman pong anything na hindi magandang tanging yung wounds lang po yung nandito. Okay? Okay, ngayon po, ma'am, ang gagawin po natin is
describe sensations to prepare the patient for what to expect and reduce anxiety.
Paa, kung saan po nilagay yung hot compress. Okay, kulang po ba yun?
Place absorbent pad to protect bedding and keeps the area clean during the treatment.
Then, okay, palagay na po ito. Ayusin ko lang po. Maliit po yung towel natin.
Applying heat compress targets the affected area effectively for therapeutic benefit.
Okay, yan po, nailagay ko na po. After 5 minutes po, babalikan ko po kayo para malaman po natin if may nagbalo na po ba, or ano na po yung healing ng wounds nyo. Okay po. Okay, tatakpan ko lang rin po ito para sa privacy nyo na rin. Okay. Okay, kunwari, after 5 minutes. Okay. Nag-check na po. Okay. Ayusin ko lang po ito. Okay, I will remove my gloves na. Ay. Remove my gloves na po.
Removing gloves and perform hand hygiene ensures infection control and cleanliness. Inspecting the area evaluates the effectiveness of the therapy and checks the adverse reaction.
Okay, ayan. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Balik ko na po sa okay. Upon checking po, yun naman po, medyo nag-heal po yung nyo after 5 to 30 minutes.
Documenting the procedure maintains accurate medical records for continuity of the care.
medyo naging okay naman po after 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. Thank you po, ma'am, and I'll be right back. I will document lang po yung mga findings sa inyo. Okay. Hello po again, okay? Now po is i-apply na po natin yung cold compress application. Ang cold compress po is ginagamit po to cool an injured area or reducing the pain po or swelling or inflammation po. And then yung indications po nito is nag-include po siya ng direct trauma, muscle spasms, dental pain and muscle cramps. Muscle sprain, I mean. Contradictions po nito is nag-include po ng area with compromised circulation or sensitive to cold. Always assess the patient condition before applying the cold po, okay? I'm here po
Again, explaining the procedure builds the trust and helps the patient feel comfortable during the process.
Swelling po and yung provide the pain relief rin po at the same time. Gagawin ko po to is tutulungan ko rin po kayo habang tinuturuan kung paano yung gagawin. Okay lang po ba sa inyo yan? Okay po, tumangong na lang. Okay?
Opo!
Ay.
Again, assembling the equipment ensures a smooth and efficient treatment. Performing hand hygiene prevents the transfer of microorganisms and to maintain the cleanliness.
Okay, now po.
Hello po.
Ngayon po is check ko na po yung part na
Tuning the patient is to enhance comfort and allows easy access to the treatment area. Assessing the skin condition identifies any issue that need to be addressed before the treatment.
Okay po. Yan. Wala namang ano po. Okay. Mag-apply na po tayo ng kukunin ko lang sa yung gamit.
Placing a waterproof pad or the towel protects bedding and keeps the area clean during the treatment.
Then the cold compress.
Applying the cold compress in the target area is effectively for the pain relief.
Babalikan ko po kayo para po matingnan natin kung may pagbabago po ba sa inyong paa, sa binti, kung anong resulta. Yan, ganyan pa. Okay. I will remove po my gloves and then mag-hand hygiene. Ay, tama. Ay, before. Hindi, alisin po na po pala.
Monitor or reapply maintains the desired therapeutic effect. Checking skin condition ensures the patient is tolerating the cold and prevents frostbite. Cleaning up is to maintain a safety and hygienic environment for future treatments. Removing gloves and perform hand hygiene to ensure infection control and cleanliness. As about the comfort level, assess the patient's experience and comfort post-treatment.
Okay po. Ngayon po, iwanan ko na po kayo kasi re-record ko po yung mga nangyari.
Documenting the procedure maintains accurate medical records for continuity of care.
Nurse na mag-aano sa inyo, or ako po, tandaan ko po na nai-record ko doon, nag-apply po ako ng hot and cold compress. Okay po.
Salamat po.
Okay. Document po.